This tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to create custom overlays for your photo booth templates in Snappic. And it's the same process you use in any other iPad app. There's a couple of other apps you need. One of them is Canva, which is one in the lower corner. And then to cut out the openings, you need Photoshop Mix. They're both free apps, so you don't have to pay anything for them. So let's start with your Snappic interface here. So I'm logged into the website right here. And I've gone through my event creation, and I am on the template area right here. Let me go back here. Okay. So you want to go to your template library, and then you want to choose your template. Okay. So for this example, I'm going to use a single overlay with a 3-picture with 1 blank corner in the bottom right. So you want to click on the settings or gear icon, and you want to download the template here. Okay. Now you're going to see a blank white screen, and that's because it's a white template with empty white spaces. But if you kind of click and hold, you can sometimes see the template, sometimes you can't. But if you click and hold and then go, you get a right click or basically save image. Okay, it's going to save it to your camera roll. So once you have the template downloaded, we're going to exit out of Safari web browser, and we're going to go over to our photos folder. So I originally didn't realize that these templates were all white. Okay, so when you click on one, it just shows up as all white. You can also save them on your computer as a JPEG with black openings, and that makes it a little bit easier to see what template you're dealing with. So now that you have that saved to your camera roll, you want to open up a program called Canva. And this is a free app. You can also use this on a PC, but you have to go through their website, which is www.canva.com. So this is the template I've created, and I'm going to show you how to make this from scratch. So I'm going to click in the upper left-hand corner where it says Designs, and then I'm going to click in the upper right-hand corner where it says Custom. And this is where you enter in the exact pixels. And on Snappic's website, they have like a PDF that shows the exact dimensions. Most of the 4x6 prints are going to be 1920 by 1280, unless they're vertical, in which case they're going to be the reversal 1280 by 1920. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on the design button here, and it's going to give us a blank white canvas with those exact dimensions. So first thing I want to do is select a background. You can choose a solid color, purple, yellow, something like that. Then they have a bunch of different textured backgrounds here. Let me click this one right here and see what it looks like. It says black, black, gray. Let's see. This is a pinstripe one. So I like this one, but I don't like green. I want to have a kind of a light pink color here. Okay, more of a pastel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy that color in case I need it again in my design. And the next thing you want to do is you want to go under Uploads here. You want to click on your photo roll there, and you want to click on the template and drag it in. Okay, you can see right away that it shrinks it, and what you want to do is move it until you see those 2 dashed lines, one for vertical, one for horizontal. That means it's exactly centered. It kind of snaps into place. You can feel it with your fingers. And you want to drag on a corner handle and make it take up the entire canvas area. It's very important that you get this exact, because if this template is off, then your design is going to be off. So, for example, if it's up 1/4 inch, then everything's going to be screwed up 1/4 inch. So you want to make sure that it is exactly on the mark. And you can see those snap lines come into play. So this will serve as a guide as where your design elements are going to be. So I already downloaded some elements that I wanted to include in this. One of them is a little flower floral frame here. Okay, so I'm just going to resize it by clicking on those corner handles there and drag it into place. And then I also want to add some text. So let's see if there's something here. Let's just say we're going to do a happy birthday text, okay? So we're going to take this and stick it over here. But I don't like the color of this happy birthday. I want it to be more colorful, so instead of black, let's do a custom color and do it kind of purplish. Oops, over there. Maybe a little bit darker. Okay, and then for birthday, I'm going to have the same color, so we're going to click on this and then this dark purple, which is saved as. Okay. Okay, and let's just recenter this a little bit. So that is Pretty cool right there. So there's going to be a happy birthday thing, and then we're going to add some frames. So we're going to click in this search box up here. When you click on that, you click on free photos, grids, frames, shapes, all kinds of stuff there, okay? So I'm just going to search for rectangular shapes. Rectangle. Okay, so you come with all these different shapes here. And some of these are square shapes, meaning that they only have, well, this one is actually can be modified, the aspect ratios, okay? But not all of them are like that. Like, let's say you pick this one here, okay? Actually, this one can be modified too, so, yeah, just my luck. Okay, so this one here, it's a square shape. You can't modify it into a rectangle, so you can't use something like that. But you could use these other ones that have 8 handles for you to modify, but I'm not going to choose those right now. I'm going to pick this one right here, okay? And I'm going to change the color layout, so this is going to be the, no, I didn't want that. I want to pick the border color and make it a purple. And we're going to put this, as long as it's equal to or smaller than the frame, you're fine. You run into trouble if it's bigger, because then when you do the cutout operation, which is the next step, you can wind up with a blank space, okay? So always have it a little bit smaller or the same size, okay? So I like that type of layout. I'm going to go ahead and copy this and move it over here. You'll see the snap to lines and make sure that you have it aligned with your other images. And this yellow area is going to be cut out to give you a transparent area that you can paste your images into, okay? So it looks kind of weird right now because you have this white background and we started out with a pinkish background. So we want to get rid of this white template layer, and this is how it's going to look, okay? So I have some purple elements in there, some pink. I don't quite like the color of this background, so I'm going to click on this pink and make it a darker color. So let's click on the plus here and go a little more saturated. Okay, something like that. Okay, so we have that there, and then we're going to click on this white layer here and delete it. Okay, so this is our layout, and I'm going to go ahead and click on download an image, and it takes a few seconds to download it from the Canva web store. If you bought any backgrounds, they sell backgrounds for $1 or $2, then it would ask you to pay for it then. Okay, so this is my design. I'm going to hit done, okay? And I'm going to get out of Canva here, okay? And then we're going to go to another app called Photoshop Fix, okay? And this was an old design, so let me delete this old design and start from scratch. We're going to click on the plus sign, and we're going to do a image, which is this one we just created. And it has the dimensions 1920 by 1280 that flash up in that corner. And we want to do a cutout, which is that scissor icon at the bottom. And we are going to, I think it's, no, we want to reset that. We want to subtract. So we have our smart tool down here, and you basically just kind of select this whole yellow arrow by going kind of like, oops, I selected some purple. So I'm going to go reset and start this over. It's pretty smart. Once it kind of realizes what you're subtracting, it gets rid of all of it. Okay, so you're in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little check mark. You can click on that. And then you're going to click in the upper right-hand corner with the rectangle with the up arrow. And you're going to save it to your camera roll. Okay? Okay, it says completed. You're going to click on OK. Double-click your home button next, and it will take you to your apps that are open. I'm going to go back to the website here. Okay. And I'm going to go back because this was a template that we downloaded. That's why it looks all white. Okay, so we're going to go to the template library, select the 3-picture one, single overlay, click on the gear icon right underneath the thumbnail. Then we're going to click on upload overlay, and we're going to go to our photo library, camera roll, and then click on the one that we just made, which is this one here. And there you have it. There is your overlay, which you made completely on your iPad. You didn't need to use your PC or any other computer or tablet, etc. It's all done on the iPad, and it's basic. You can get fancier with it if you spend more time, but for something quick and dirty, it's a great tool. And if you play around with it I'm sure you'll like it. So play around with it, make some templates, upload them to the group, share and have fun. Thanks for watching.